haven't been here since after the election. Enjoy music small. Baby Kulu body. It's great to be here again. And everywhere you see my name is about value addition. How's your day been? It's Friday, TGIF. Some lazy people be saying TGIF for lazy reason. But sometimes TGIF is our time to have a different experience. I'm going to let my music play a lot lower, at a lower volume. Not too low. Listen. Thank you for joining. Mrs. Tokpe, Ajilore, Akitunde. How is business? So, how they are sewing clothes. Well done for all that you do. God bless. God bless you. God bless your business. It's Mind Your Character with Bosede Olusola-Obasa, and a lot has happened in the last few weeks. We're grateful for life at the end of the day. Okay, so if you're on your way home, or you're still in the office like me, or you're home already, lucky you. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, this is yours truly, Bosede Olusola-Obasa, and I am signing in for duty. Yes. Okay, so it's been very, very interesting the last few weeks. Like I said, you know, I did some series pre-election, and honestly, I don't want to say anything about the elections. I just want to say, maybe the bit I should say, and what I've said to anyone who has bothered to listen, is all everyone wants is a Nigeria we can all be truly proud of, grateful for, happy about. It's everybody's responsibility, because by my role as a trainer in character development, someone who loves this nation and who is a nation builder by every means and standard, I always remember to remind people that it's not about whoever has won alone coming to, you know, just do the magic one this way and everything will turn. It's about all of us. Yes, we accept, but we're actually holding those who have won every form of position to the responsibility of ensuring that things are better. We pray for wisdom for you. And I have another exciting news. I have an exciting news, and it has to do with Punch newspapers. It happened on the, I think it was 18th, if I'm not mistaken now. Punch turned 50. Woo! Breathtaking. Punch turned 50. And that's really amazing. That's really, really amazing. That's really, really amazing. So I wanted to take a moment to celebrate this organization. Yes, as workers, we'll always have what we think is not enough, what we think is not sufficient. But just the same way you always want to look at things from a 360-degree viewpoint, I'd like to seize a moment today on this show, being the first show after I got to, after the celebration was heralded, and I believe that everyone who has contributed to the success of this brand is happy to see the brand at 50. I'm so grateful to know that Punch Nigeria Limited, publishers of Punch newspapers, all of the titles, has clocked 50. Woo! 50 is on my mind. Hey, small me, I'm doing business in Nigeria, and wow, it's a lot, the way an intern will say in the office. And thankful for people who have been resilient, who have stayed strong in pursuing what they believe and making great things happen. Big ups for Punch newspapers. 50 hearty cheers. Congratulations. Congratulations to the current management. Congratulations to all the past management, to everyone I met and knew, and those I have never met and may never meet and may never know. We are grateful for the privilege. I'm much more excited about the story of Punch because I came into Punch newspapers as a green on. So I tell people that there's no way I'm ever going to talk about all the schools I went as the schools I attended without adding Punch newspapers. And I have an interesting way of saying it to people. I'll say all of the editors or managers or supervisors or superiors that I work with they were members of the faculty of my school. Absolutely amazing. Tomorrow is 25th of March. And I'm going to be hosting Get More for Working. Get More for Working is a product that was designed in 2018 by RCV, and it has a lot to do with encouraging staff members of any organization to be at their best. It has to do with helping you see that whatever you are doing as work is for you. You are not doing your employer a favor by working. You are not doing your employer a favor by working, literally. Yes, I also say that work is a win-win. Your employer cannot possibly do all the jobs by himself. Yes, yes. So you are important, yes. But let's talk about you as the person putting in the work. You absolutely are responsible for who you become, to the level to which you open up yourself. So I started by celebrating Punch by all assessments. That place, Punch newspapers made me. My story will never be complete without Punch newspapers. Yes, I have talent. Yes, I have name all the. But you see, it was a place that made sense out of school. It made sense out of going to school. I got opportunities, I got platforms, I got tutoring, I got mentoring, I got plenty and a whole lot. It's just to Punch newspapers, and I said that. So in 2018, even though I started RCV in 2015, in 2018, I began to put a research document together that eventually was used to put together a masterclass that I'm serving at the training tomorrow. In case you are watching me, you are not registered for Get More for Working. Well, Get More for Working is compact. It's both experiential and educational. And it also offers a whole lot of exposure as well. That's tomorrow. And from 9 a.m. start time, we are live, the way they'll say. But I'm saying that it didn't just happen. I had the privilege to work with that. That was not the first place I'm working, no. Punch wasn't my first ever place I worked. I had stints at some other holiday jobs I did before I was done with my national diploma, and then had the rare privilege of interning at Punch newspapers. And from interning at Punch newspapers, I was employed as a full staff member. All of my senior colleagues who see this remember the little girl in the newsroom. The way they like to call me, because I've always been this petite stature. No, I don't have any regrets about it. No apologies. Because right now, even though I'm almost 50, I still look like sweet 16, right? So this is the time to reap the benefits of that stature. It used to be a concern, but that one, let's not talk about it, I beg. Let's go forward, like let's see what do kind of thing. So but the point I'm saying is, as I worked for 14 years at Punch newspapers, I was speaking things and learning. By the time 14 years are turned, you see, I like to, the passion with which I take Get More for Working classes, you know, be here. You know why? Because I know that there are people who use 30 years, as in 30. working, and ask them to come and package something as a result of what they have done for all those years that you even want to invest in, that they can turn into, because there's a part of that training we call what's the second hand value of your current job. That is one of the aspects of the masterclass. They cannot tell you they have grown old doing the job, but theirs is not like the older the wine, the better the taste. No. They are practically lived through the work life, not picking what they will need for their future. So, get more from working. For me, I'm very passionate about that masterclass. I just wish there was a way I could sponsor everybody for free to attend and just revolutionize the workspace. Get people to understand that when you work and you work right, you work well, you work circumspectly, when you work qualitatively, when you work effectively, efficiently, you are doing your future a world of good. Here is Bosede Olusola-Obasa, proudly celebrating Punch newspaper for the opportunity. Because you see, I've been able to sit down over the years and I have listed practically. Now, that's another thing that I share in Game of Work. You will not see that anywhere. This is my story for a bad day, the way they will say. Oh my. This is my story. And interestingly, Mr. David Adegboyega is also coming to share his own story. I don't know his story to details, but he's coming to share his story of 20 years in the banking sector, working and helping with corporate communications and all of that. Amazing. You should become better with every day you spend extra on any job. So when I see people who are not mindful of what is being the add-ons when they work, I'm like, no, this is no future. Even if people bring huge investment into your life, you will still not know what to do with it if you have not learned to make your job a source of value. As I was meditating and preparing for Game of Working, this quote came to mind, and I'd like to share. I'd like to share these very inspiring quotes. I'd like to share. It says, that's courtesy, yours truly. All right. It says, no worker can rise in performance, productivity, and promotion beyond the current state of his mindset about work, except a relevant force is applied. That relevant force always includes 75% of the time training and retraining. I take that again. No worker can rise in terms of performance, productivity, and promotion beyond the current state. You know, current is current, like current is continuously current. You know now? Yes. So everywhere you find yourself, the current state of your mindset about work continues to define you in terms of performance, in terms of productivity, and in terms of promotion. Those words can mean different things to you, because just in case you work for yourself, for instance. And it said that the only thing, one of the major things that can alter it, not the only, is the force of training and retraining. So no worker can rise in performance, productivity, and promotion beyond the current state of his mindset about work, except a relevant force is applied. That relevant force is 75% of the time training and retraining. That's attributed to Bosede Olusola-Obasa. One of my deepest thoughts this week. One of my deepest thoughts. And in the moment it hit me, I quickly got Flyer Maker and I made it into an image and sent it out there, because see, life is all about adding value. How true is this? That no worker, I don't care how much you earn at the moment, I don't care what the package as that is starting you out looks like, if your the currency of your mindset about work is warped, you will end up warped. All the things about cannot come and go and kill myself, oh, they are using me. Oh, be used and become useful for yourself. I worked in a place where there was no room for laziness, and I'm grateful, like absolutely grateful. Right now, I don't know how to be lazy. My children have been groomed by my mom. I see her working hard. I see my dad working hard. Beautiful. But I then landed in both a profession and a workspace that expected you, if you had 25 hours, be ready to give it. That's in terms of encouraging you to put in your best. I also worked in a place where excellence is usually the watchword. You couldn't toy around it. You couldn't be flippant. You couldn't be what's that word again? Frivolous. You couldn't do things carefreely. You couldn't just how? Come on. It's one of those things that, so I saw many of my senior colleagues jumping out and saying, oh, thank God for punch, thank God for punch. If I must be truthful, if I must be absolutely truthful, I've told my story everywhere, and I've said it that I came into that newsroom, as raw from National Diploma Certificates, Nigeria Institute of Journalism. Kudos to NIJ. Yes, you had people who had practiced, so it was town meeting gown kind of collection of facilitators and lecturers. Beautiful. But you see, that does not automatically translate into doing well. You still had to learn the ropes, and you still had to go through the ranks as things went on. Absolutely amazing. It's been so beautiful. Tomorrow is get more for working. Stop getting just 30,000. That's not all you can earn. If you earn 30,000 today, learn 200,000. Do you get it? In that sense, you may be paid 30,000 today, but so much open yourself to learning that up to 200,000 naira worth of learning is entering you, like literally every single time at work. Absolutely crucial. Have you been wasting away? Have you been wondering that when they are looking at me, I will do well? And I hear that there are a lot of people now who think that I'll put up work mode, serious work mode, when somebody's lenses are on me. Once ago, I pity for you. Like I pity for you. If I fall down, yes. I pity for down. I'm cracking people up here, but it's just the truth. I pity for down, because see, my mom will tell me that. She used to give this analogy. He said that a man went to the farm and planted, let's say, 100 tubers of yam. And this man went home. They say, Baba, welcome. He said, hey, thank you. How was farm today? He said, farm was basky. See, I cultivated 400 tubers of yam. You are like, my husband, sit down, pounded yam is ready. See, and my mom will say that when that man has finished eating the reality 100 tubers, he will eat audio 300. You know audio? He will eat the audio, because people will believe that he still has. So you don't cheat yourself by, I call it shortchanging yourself. Stop shortchanging yourself in the workplace. There are certainly so many other things. So this is a street smart work sense masterclass. That's what we call it, work sense while receive sense. So much that you'll be working hard, your employer will even wonder, what happened? Why are you working hard like this? Oti receive sense. that this work, don't worry, I know where I'm working. It's not just because of you that I'm working. I'm working for my life. Honestly, that's the truth. Many of us have people who have worked in the civil service and they've carried what we now call civil service. It's one of the case studies. We usually dissect what we have known as the civil service culture. I know that so many governments now are trying to ensure that it's no longer the reality. But yes, it has happened at a time in life, and currently we still take them as case studies. So there's that case study, there is personal stories, experiential moments, and there are research-based releases. I can't come and tell you everything. If you want to join, register. We will leave the link and all the details that you need right there in the comment section. We can't wait. Do you know there another beautiful part of RCD's training? The people we are learning from, they are made training both fun and learning. So guys, tomorrow, fun plus learning. They'll be shaking hands like this. I don't want to let all the cats out of the bag. Let them stay there. But let the cats not die inside the bag, sha. So, what are you waiting for? You guys see my excitement? Like, tomorrow is coming from my Woo! Every time it's time to share, to communicate value. This is the spirit in our organization. We're all set. The heavens are set. Let me put my pastor collar on now. The participants that are registered are set, and we're still waiting for those of you that are still dilly-dally. Should I? Should I not? Should I? If you have people on your team that practically have the wrong mindset about work, please send them in. If you have people who need to scale, like change the scale at which they are performing, send them in. And you, if nobody sends you in, love yourself, register yourself. It's still open. It's still absolutely open, and it will be nice to hear from you. I will give you the quote again. The quote that it's not possible for any worker to rise beyond the minimum standard of his mindset about work. Let me read it verbatim to you. So I said that it was in my meditation this week that this hit me, and I had to quickly write it down. No worker can rise in performance, productivity, and promotion beyond the current state of his mindset. So tomorrow we are going to flush all the wrong mindset about work. Because if your mindset is wrong, you will move from place to place thinking that the workplaces are the issue. And if you work for somebody or even work for yourself, it's a lot more demanding these days to keep business running. So people are looking for those who are willing to do their jobs like part of their life. Not people who just want to handle job with a pinch of salt. No. No, 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 no. So you cannot rise beyond the current state of your mindset about work except a relevant force is applied. And the addition is, most of the time, 75% of the time, this relevant force includes training and retraining. Get More from Working is a specialized training package. It's a master class because it's a 3-part series. We are going to see how we jam everything together into tomorrow. Properly, it should be served at retreats of organizations where we can have one of the modules per day. And people can just unleash. Like, I love Get More from Working. But now you are coming back from there. Nobody needs to ask, like, even... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You see, I work with Gen Zs, so In case I'm behaving like one, please understand. Understand with me. But really, it is what it is. Which is Jenny. Alright, so I'll be loving to see any. Mr. Pitani, married man. Are you out of honeymoon? Please go back and stay in the moon, oh. But because of work, you can do 1 year like the Bible said in the Old Testament. You now come out after 1 year and say, again, the husband man has shown. Well done, Mr. Pitani. Thank you for joining. And thank you, Mrs. Akintunde. I mean, she joined from the word go, and I'm so blessed to see her here. A few other people popped in, and they may not currently be here, but I hope that you allowed that quote sink. The next time you think of productivity, like meeting that metric, meeting that target, the next time you think of promotion does not always, it's just like you're scaling. And the next time you think of performance becoming better, always first of all, do a detox of your mindset. Because it could be something you think or one way you see work that is impeding the entire process for you. So detoxing your mindset about work should be a continuous thing. It is one of the surgeries happening at Get Up for Working tomorrow. People's mindset about work are going to be detoxed. All of a sudden, you are going to see that working is absolutely for you before it is for anybody employing you. And I began this show by celebrating Punch newspapers. I'm so glad to be a product of that school. Yes, I call it a school. I learned. Tomorrow, I'm going to share with the students in class, the partners in class, every single thing. You've not seen somebody like me before. Like every single thing I learned, I listed everything down. From the fact that I had never pressed a computer before I entered Punch. And by the time I was going, my speed. How would you have speed now? When you have to come back from assignment and come and type your story and your editor is waiting. Join me tomorrow. Join me tomorrow. That's what they call end of discussion. 25th of March, tomorrow September. Tomorrow March, Joe. Tomorrow, Saturday, yes. Tomorrow, Saturday, 25th of March. Tomorrow, Saturday. Hallelujah. Thank you very much. So that's how it's going to be. I am very excited. I'm sure you can touch and feel my excitement. No worker can rise beyond the minimum of his mindset about work. If your mindset about work is wrong, your work will be wrong. Your goals will be wrong. Your performance will be wrong. Your prospects will be wrong. Everything will be wrong. I don't want anything to be wrong about you. So come, it's a combo and it's tight, it's hot, it's sizzling. Let's meet there. All right, it's time for me to say my goodbyes. Thank you to everyone that joined. 9 a.m. tomorrow is start time. We are ready. From the meal to the class to the every single thing. It's Okpo. And trust us, you will see pictures tomorrow. As in, we don't used to post pictures 3 days after. Or lie gone. Catch you. Bye.